Who was Rebekah? What makes her story so compelling and timeless? What led her to become the wife of Isaac, the mother of nations, and a pivotal figure in biblical history? Chosen by God, hers is a story of faith, deception, and ultimately, a mother's unwavering love. Her journey is one of divine intervention and human resilience. Born in ancient Mesopotamia, Rebekah was different. She stood out not just for her beauty, but for her character and strength. She possessed a rare beauty, yes, but also a spirit of generosity and courage. Her actions spoke volumes about her inner qualities. Rebekah's life changed forever at a well. It was a place of daily routine that became the setting for a divine encounter. It was there, amidst the swirling dust and the murmur of daily life, that she met Abraham's servant. This meeting was no coincidence. He had traveled a great distance searching for a wife for Isaac, Abraham's son. His journey was guided by faith and divine signs. This was no ordinary meeting. It was a divine appointment orchestrated by God, a moment that would change the course of history. The servant, guided by God, knew he had found the one. His prayers had been answered in the most unexpected way. The servant, guided by God, knew he had found the one. Rebekah's kindness in offering him and his camel's water confirmed her compassionate heart. Rebekah's kindness in offering him and his camel's water confirmed her compassionate heart. This simple act of generosity was a sign of her true nature. This was a woman of substance, a woman worthy of Isaac. Her actions and character made her the perfect choice. It was a momentous decision, one that would shape the destiny of nations. Rebekah's story is a testament to the power of faith and the impact of a single divinely guided choice. The journey to Isaac's home was fraught with uncertainty. When they reached Gerar, a sense of unease fell upon them. The king, Abimelech, known for his ruthlessness, ruled these lands. Isaac, fearing for Rebekah's safety, made a difficult choice. He asked Rebekah to claim she was his sister, not his wife. A lie, even with good intentions, can have dire consequences. Abimelech, captivated by Rebekah's beauty, almost took her as his own. The truth, like a flickering candle in the darkness, eventually came to light. Abimelech, furious at the deception, banished Isaac and Rebekah from his lands. Years passed. Rebekah, despite her beauty and virtue, remained childless. The pain of emptiness gnawed at her. She prayed fervently for a child, a miracle. Finally, after 2 decades of waiting, her prayers were answered. She conceived not one child, but 2 twins who would forever change the course of history. The birth of Esau and Jacob brought both joy and turmoil. Esau, the firstborn, was his father's favorite. Jacob, the younger, held a special place in Rebekah's heart. This division, this preference for one over the other, planted the seeds of discord within the family. Section 4. The weight of favoritism. As the twins grew, so did the chasm between them. Their differences became more pronounced and their rivalry more intense. Esau, the skilled hunter, embodied strength. He was favored by his father Isaac for his prowess and bravery. Jacob, the quiet shepherd, possessed a cunning intellect. His mother, Rebekah, saw in him a potential that others overlooked. When Isaac, old and frail, prepared to bestow his blessing on Esau, Rebekah intervened. She could not bear to see her favored son lose out. Her love for Jacob, bordering on obsession, compelled her to act. She devised a plan that would change their lives forever. Rebekah orchestrated a deception, a cruel trick, to secure Isaac's blessing for Jacob. She whispered her plan to Jacob, urging him to follow her lead. She dressed Jacob in Esau's clothes, his skin covered in animal hide to mimic his brother's. The disguise was perfect, down to the last detail. Blinded by age and deceived by his wife, Isaac bestowed the blessing upon the wrong son. The consequences of this act would ripple through generations. Section 5. A legacy forged in tears. The consequences of that day reverberated through the family, echoing through generations. The betrayal and deceit created a rift that would never fully heal. Esau, enraged by the deception, vowed revenge. His anger was a storm that threatened to tear the family apart. Rebekah, realizing the gravity of her actions, made another heart-wrenching decision. She knew that to protect Jacob, she had to send him away, despite the pain it caused her. She sent Jacob away to protect him from his brother's wrath. The farewell was filled with tears and sorrow, a moment etched in their hearts forever. Rebekah would never see her beloved son again. The loneliness that followed was a heavy burden she carried for the rest of her life. She lived out her days separated from Jacob, the pain of their parting a constant ache in her heart. Her later years were marked by reflection and sorrow. Rebecca's story is a tapestry woven with threads of faith, love, and regret. Each decision she made was a stitch in the complex fabric of her life. Her choices, driven by a mother's fierce love, shaped the destiny of a nation, leaving an indelible mark on biblical history. Her legacy, though forged in tears, is remembered for its profound impact.